To read a climograph, the next question will be, how do we describe the climate? Okay, so whether we are given a climograph or we are given a table of data, how do we describe the climate? Now, what do I mean by describing the climate? That means we are trying to tell people whether is it hot or cool, or the rain, is this place a wet and humid place, or is it a very dry place? Okay, and is the rainfall constant, or is it certain seasons? Okay, now why does this matter? Well, it goes back to topic 1. Okay, remember your previous topic about water resources? Okay, so if we do not know how the rainfall pattern is like, then we will not be able to tell whether this place has more water resources or less water resources. Okay, and back to this current topic, then you will not be able to predict what kind of natural vegetation is there. Okay, because if there's more water, of course it can support the tall trees that we see in the rainforest. But if it's very dry, then probably you will see like the savanna forest. Okay, now temperature, well, temperature will tell us how what this place experiences, how it experiences temperature. So if it's very hot, you will like be Singapore, you need to be, most of us wear t-shirt and shorts. Okay, but if it's very cold, then probably people will start to wear multiple layers and jackets and things like that. Okay, so when we compare and we want to look at climates, we must first know how to describe it. Okay, so to know how to describe it, we need a few things. All right, number one, we need the average annual temperature. Average means what is we'll add up all the months and divide it by all the months. What is the number? Okay, I think you learned average from math, isn't it? Okay, then we look at the shape, we look at the pattern. Is the temperature almost the same throughout the year, or some parts of the year is very hot, some parts of the year is very cold? Okay, whether is it constant or not constant? All right. As for rainfall, we look at the total. We add up all the rain for every single month. So unlike temperature, we find the average. Precipitation, we find the total. Okay, and then we see whether it's wet or dry, and we see whether the rainfall is almost constant throughout the months, or there are months where it is dry. Okay, so first step you need to do is actually to read the climograph, okay, and find the average annual and the total annual rainfall. All right, can you please do that from the graph? Let me demonstrate one for you. Okay, so this is where you need a ruler. So this is my ruler. Okay, so let's start with temperature first. Temperature, we look at the line, and this is the axis we look at temperature. Okay, so you can see that most of it is between 25 and 30 degrees Celsius. So we need to divide up these parts. Okay, so we need to divide into 5 equal parts. You can use your ruler to measure and divide accordingly. Okay, so I'll just do it this way: 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oops, too much. Okay, well, you should use your ruler to divide up, but for me, I'm using a computer, so I can get it to divide up automatically for me. Okay, let me distribute vertically. Okay, so I have 5 equal parts. So this will be 26. Let me reduce the font size. So 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, so you should be using a ruler to do that. Okay, so from there you can read the reading for every month. Okay, go for the middle of the circle. So for January, it will be about 27 degrees Celsius. Okay, so almost that. It need not be 100% accurate. Almost is reasonable. It's fine. Okay, February looks like it's the same. March is about 26, between 26 and 27, so I can go by 26.5. Okay, April looks the same. May looks like it's back to 27. Okay, June is a bit lower. January, February, March, April, May, June. June is about 26.5, closer to 26 actually. Okay, but it's closer to 26.5, so you go to 26.5. Then here is 26. Okay, now can you do the same for the rest? All right. It is okay if your temperature differ by about 0.5 degrees or 1 degrees for each month. Okay, because in the actual graph, you didn't have all this subdivision done for you, so we will not expect, you know, like wow, exactly exact amount. Okay, we will accept about 1 degrees error. Okay, but of course, if the dot is exactly on the reading, like 25 or 30, then we will expect the exact amount. Okay, but if it's in between the lines, then it's fine that it's not so accurate. About 1 degrees difference, we are fine. Okay, so can you do the reading and then fill up the table? All right, now let me do the second one for you. Okay, let's look at the precipitation. All right, so precipitation, this is somewhere. Okay, so let's do 50 to same thing. You can divide by 5. 250, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, same thing, use your ruler to divide by 5, measure the distance and divide by 5. Okay, for me, I use a computer to distribute for me. Okay, so this one is about close to 270. Okay, and then this one is about between 250 and 260. So if you put 250, I'm fine. You put 255, I'm fine. I'll go for 255. Okay, this one, oops, okay, this one is a bit, okay, so this one is beyond 300 already. 310, 322, 320, 325. Okay, now the very experienced ones need not draw the line and they can tell it's somewhere in the middle. Okay, so this one is closer to 300, so I'll put 300. This one is same as January, 270. And then this one is about close to 200, so I'll put 200. Okay, and then this one is a bit closer to 160, somewhere in between, so I'll put 160. Okay, so I'm a bit more experienced, I can estimate, but for you, you might want to divide up the lines like what I've done just now. Okay, so can you do the same for the rest? And then we'll continue on to the next video.